Let us continue and let us create a trading plan with our two penny stocks, ASTI and VNUE, that we have narrowed our watch list down to based on the criteria. Let's review by doing further research, our due diligence, to find out what are the catalysts that are causing these two stocks to increase in price and in trading volume. Let's see here. All right, so some of the recent activities and events for ASTI, which is Ascent Solar Technologies. And this is a Form 8K as a SEC filing. Item 1.01, enter into material definitive agreement. So there was a recent contract as previously disclosed on September 22nd, 2020. Ascent Solar Technologies, Inc., a Delaware corporation, entered into a securities purchase agreement with Crowdex Investment LLC, a private investor, for the private placement of up to $5 million of the company's newly designated Series 1A convertible preferred stock. So recent investment where someone, actually a company, Crowdex Investment LLC, has secured company's shares worth $5 million. Let's see what other recent events there are for ASTI. And this is the same Form 8K. Let's move on. Form SC13D. Another SEC filing for Ascent Solar Technologies. And for this one, this represent, or should I say, this is informing the public of internal shareholders acquiring additional shares. So this could be an indication of future events. And if we scroll to the bottom, it provides further information in regards to the specific individuals who are acquiring additional shares. All right, let's see if there are any additional events for ASTI. All right, so far 2 SEC filings. One is a Form 8K, and the other is Schedule 13D. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at recent events for VNUE. All right, just closing those tabs out for ASTI. All right, let's move on to VNUE. All right, on January 5th, you can see that there's a business update for this year, 2021. And I'll just briefly cover some of what's going on. All right. VNUE, let's give a background on that company. It is a music technology company dedicated to monetizing the live music experience for artists, labels, writers, and publishers. So on January 5th, they gave a business update. Despite the severe setbacks in terms of the touring business in 2020, which were completely out of our control due to the COVID-19, the company remains confident that the live music industry will bounce back in 2021. In 2020, the major tour that VNUE was booked to record, Matchbox 20, was postponed from last July but is on the books for commencement in July of 2021. Additionally, we expect many artists and labels will be seeking additional revenue sources when they begin to tour again, looking to make up for losses they experienced in 2020. The VNUE team is already conducting outreach in that regard. So this is a business update to investors, informing them of future events. Let's see what other events there are. All right, so here on January 14th, VNUE announces a deal with New HD Media. And let's see what that deal is about. VNUE announced today that it has signed a radio monitoring and partnership agreement utilizing its patent pending Soundstrat technology with New HD Media. And additionally, it was announced that VNUE CEO Zach Baer has joined New HD's advisory board. All right, so this is big news. A partnership being formed between VNUE and NEWHD Media. All right, and a partnership can be a strong catalyst to propel more price increase with VNUE. Awesome. Let's see what other recent press release there. Okay, a third press release, and this one is on January 19th. And this is VNU signs Nashville country artist Carissa BL. All right, so this is also a contract in addition to a partnership deal. So on January 19th, VNUE announced it had signed an exclusive engagement to represent Nashville country artist Carissa Beal for an exclusive artist services and development deal. Awesome. And let's see what other. Okay, we already looked at that one already. Okay. All right, so just to compare, um, VNU has a partnership with NEWHD Media, and it also has a contract with an artist, which is Carissa Beal. All right, two powerful catalysts there for VNUE. So VNUE, all right, has a partnership and it has a contract. And oh yeah, it also has a third catalyst, which is a business update. All right. And let's compare that to ASTI. ASTI also as catalyst, it has a SEC filing on Form 8K. And it also has a SEC filing on 13D, Schedule 13D. All right. So what I do to further narrow down these two stocks is to compare and to evaluate which catalyst has the most impact. And then from that, we'll start to create our trading plan and look at other technical indicators to formulate our trading thesis. So from these catalysts, right, I do consider partnership to be impactful catalysts that can propel further upward momentum, as well as contracts. So I will narrow down my watch list and select VNUE as my preferred penny stock at this time to create a trading plan. And just to compare the charts to see what are the price action and pattern can also help us to identify which stock is most tradable. If we look at VNUE, you can see that this stock has spiked and ran for 2 days before, consolidated, and it's now continuing the upward trend, spiking for 4 days. 4 days can be an indication of overextension. So a fifth trading day or the next trading day could be a red day, and that could be a good opportunity for a dip buy in the morning or perhaps midday. Let's take a look at ASTI. For ASTI, previous runner as well, spike and ran for 3 days, crash or had a pullback for several days, and it's now spiking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So this stock is also overextended. So the next trading day could be a potential red day and an opportunity for a morning dip buy or an intraday dip buy, perhaps during the midday cycle. So both these stocks, as previously discussed on previous videos, they are previous runners achieving new 52-week highs, and they are displaying my preferred chart pattern. In this case, this is a stair stepper for the ASTI penny stock. And let's look back at VNUE. right? Also a stair stepper, previous runner, and also achieving new 52 weeks high. So given that they both meet those two previous criteria, I will narrow my selected penny stock down to VNUE. All right. And as I've stated before, mostly because the type of catalysts are more impactful than the SEC filing 8K, which is just informing other investors of new investment and what those investments are valued at. And also the second SEC filing is just telling us about additional acquisition of shares by internal investors. For VNUE, business update about future events for 2021 in terms of the outlook for the company. And they have a contract with a well-known, a popular entertainer, country singer. And of course, that will be bringing in big revenue right there. And they also have a partnership deal. On the next video, we will look at the different parameters that we will assess for creating a trading plan for VNUE. And we will also discuss how we evaluate our trading thesis. Thank you.